uh, gender-based violence. Or somebody on national radio said gender-based violence cannot be discussed as a standalone issue. And for me to understand him, he was trying to say there are underlying issues or there are reasons as to why people end up committing such a crime, or there are reasons as to why women choose to stay in abusive relationships, or they choose not to take action against perpetrators. He cited mostly poverty. But here is my argument. Violence is violence, as they say it. Abuse is abuse. And no matter whatever motive that could have driven me, we cannot come to justify abuse. We cannot justify a person losing life. We cannot justify a woman being raped. We cannot justify incest. We cannot justify defilement. These are these are the kind of people who are going to argue that they rape because they are deprived of something. They are deprived of sex, maybe, and that is the reason why they rape. And nothing justifies that. Nothing justifies that. There are no underlying issues. There are no reasons as to why this and that happen. No. People just choose to be disrespectful. They choose to be demonic. They choose to be rebellious. They choose to act in a manner unbecoming. They choose to disrespect the rights of one another. They infringe on the rights of one another. And I think HE has done a commendable job to address this issue, have special courts in place, advise that the issues of gender-based violence should be solved within a reasonable time. And I think this is commendable. We are going to have a lot of cases being solved very fast, and we are going to see perpetrators paying for that. It is a crime. You cannot come and steal in my shop because you are hungry or because no, there are better ways to address such issues. So you cannot come and rape me and tell me it's because I was wearing a miniskirt or it was because I was what? No. Let us stop it. Let us stop gender-based violence, and let us not give reasons. And let us not justify what perpetrators do to us. Let us not justify this bad behavior. I think it's just I don't know, man. I don't think by any day anyone can just come on national radio and say that we cannot discuss GBV as a standalone issue because blah blah blah. I don't think it comes to say no, it doesn't come like that. It doesn't come like that. If you are a man and you feel used, there are ways that are not violence, ways that are not as they are. So we must not give excuses. We must not condone this behavior. We must not even think those underlying issues, our poverty, our unemployment, leads us to being raped, leads us to being beaten, leads us to being abused. I think people are just doing it because they're just disrespectful. People are just doing it because they see women as nothing. People are just disrespectful to us as women. And we cannot justify abuse. We cannot come and start blaming me being poor for you to have killed me. No. Abuse is abuse. It's a crime punishable by law. And we should start acting promptly to that. If my sister cannot report, because sometimes abuse, you get used to it. You think it's the right thing. You think it's the right way. So if you find your sister, your neighbor not being able to report such a crime, then you are going to do it on their behalf. I think our police service is up in arms to solving these issues. I think the whole country is up in arms in order to solve these issues. Our young sisters are being killed. We are butchered every day as women, raped every day. And sometimes you're even raped when you are going to church. So nothing justifies me being raped. I think people are just evil possessed. People just want to misbehave. They have a behavior unbecoming, and they must pay for it, and pay for it heavily.